A special milestone celebration is underway for the Grape Growers of Ontario at Fruithaven Farms. Rooted in Ontario for 75 years, local dignitaries, wine lovers, and the current Grape King are just some of the guests celebrating the Diamond Anniversary. Diamonds and wine, I can't think of anything better.
The organization was formed in 1947, believe it or not. And at the time, it was one of those things where growers were complaining that they couldn't get the prices up for the people that buy the grapes. So they went to then a Minister of Agriculture and said, "Don't complain to me, get organized." So they were organized under the Farm Products Marketing Act, Regulation 414 in 1947. 75 years later, the organization is still healthy and growing, and one of the most important things we do is ensure that all growers are treated fairly. One of the most transformational milestones is when the first free trade agreement, NAFTA, and when they pulled out all the juice grapes and replanted these behind me, these high quality vinifera, that has completely transformed the industry in terms of value. Not so much volume, but the value of the grapes has grown tremendously. For when you had $22 million many years ago, we're up to $101 million on average now. So, the other sort of moments that we have really grasped, I think, is important is research. We formed the Ontario Grape and Wine Research, Inc., and we're also building a clean stock program with BC, Quebec, Nova Scotia, and ourselves to get Canada to have their own grapevines. So it's a program where you start with rootstock and then you clone from there, and it's working, but we need it quickly. But those are some of the things that have really transformed our industry. Doing a research, why we have wind machines, you can see them in the background over here. That's helped to keep the grapes from, getting through a spring frost. So those are kind of really important.
The celebration featured numerous wineries, seasonal fruits, live music, and food vendors.
You have to be a member of the Grape Growers of Ontario if you want to sell grapes to a winery in Ontario. It's a law through the Farm Products Marketing Act. If you are given a number and you sell grapes in Ontario, you have to go through the Grape Growers of Ontario, which we stick together as a group, which is great because there's strength in numbers. We collectively bargain the prices with the wineries, so it's good for us. And if you can be small or large, you're going to be treated fairly. So the GGO also works with the government to bring us programs to help us in the future and just for the sale of wine. So it's a great thing. It's been around for a long time. And without it, I think we wouldn't be as strong. And I know there's other areas in the world would love to have what we have.
We're celebrating together. We haven't done that for a few years. So on September 14th, we have our celebrity luncheon, which we always get great attendance at. And our guest speaker is wonderful, is Mark Tewksbury, the Olympic swimmer.
Congratulations to the Grape Growers of Ontario for a fabulous 75 years. In a few weeks' time, the party moves to downtown St. Catharines for the 70th anniversary of the Grape and Wine Festival. In Niagara-on-the-Lake, I'm Anne-Marie Zammit, reporting for The Source.